And away they go from the 1800-meter marker. Not a bad beginning as Red Savage and Tangiero. Royal Tree, the mare, was with the red blinkers. They are followed by Flying Fellow, My Tiger. Red Savage is a little bit strong. Nightlock is on the outside. William of Wembley and Open Air, John of Edge. Then Seeking the Dream and Henchman's the trailer. And that's about 10 lengths off the leader. The mare, Royal Tree, leads it. Green blinkers of My Tiger. Flying Fellow, white headgear at the rail. Red Savage between runners. Tangiero's at the panel and Nightlock's back 6. Open Air is 7th, about 6 lengths off them. William of Wembley near the inside running rail. Then Seeking the Dream, followed by John of Edge and Henchman's the trailer, and that's racing about 10 lengths off the leader. Royal Tree continues to lead it. Flying Fellow and My Tiger. Red Savage, Tangiero near the rail. The green cap of Nightlock. Then Open Air's the grey. It's about 6 lengths off the leader. Then William of Wembley. That's about 6.5, 7 lengths off the leader. Then Jonovich and Seeking the Dream. And the trailer continues to be Henchman. They move to the 600. Royal Tree going to bring them into the stretch. So that guides them for home. My Tiger, green blinkers. Flying Fellow, the white blinkers on the inside. Then Tangiero, Nightlock, Red Savage. Open Air's got 6 to go. Then William of Wembley. Royal Tree still leads it. Open Air's looking for running room. Goes in for a run. And it's Royal Tree, the leader. Open Air starts to close it down. Down the inside of that one, Tangiero. And Open Air comes into the lead the last 100. Royal Tree tries to fight back. But it's Open Air. Seeking the Dream's running late. But Open Air will win it. Open Air won. Royal Tree second. Seeking the Dream and Flying Fellow. Number 3, Open Air. You look at the last 300, just barges through, moves from middle to inside, and wins it well. Number 3 on the tote shows up at 3 rand, but the tote favourite was number 10, Tangiero. So Open Air, the King of Kings for Doug Campbell, wins it well, and wins it by about 1.25 lengths. Second, Royal Tree, the mare, she made the bulk of the running. Third to Seeking the Dream, then Flying Fellow, and then came the tote favourite, Tangiero. And further back was Red Savage, who was keen in the early stages. Jonovich, William of Wembley, My Tiger, Nightlock further back, and then Henchman. As we look at the head-on, Open Air, 2 off the left with the blue sleeves, comes forward. Flying Fellow, the white blinkers. Seeking the Dreams running on nicely. The red blinkers of Royal Tree is still there, but Open Air comes forward to record his second win from 12 outings, bred by Sugar Hill Stud and Investment Breeders Close Corporation. Well done, Doug Campbell. King and DeMello, back to the studio.
Son of King of Kings, his name is Open Air. Sugar Hill Stud and Investment Breeders Close Corporation bred this fella. And just looking at his recent form, he's been taking on the likes of Exit here, so the form lines were looking decent.
Sure, and he's been running on over 1,600, and we thought perhaps the extra 200 would help, and sure enough it did.
Turning for home, you must have been quite confident.
I was a little bit anxious when he started, had to switch in a bit. I was worried about them going in, but he was full of running in the finish.
What type of horse is he back home? Is he an easy horse to work with?
Yeah, very quiet, and my wife spends a lot of time with him, and she's just very disappointed she's not here. It's one of her favourite horses in the stable, and I just like to say a big thank you to Di, because she spends a lot of time with this horse.
Connections on course?
Yes, they are. I'm very pleased for Chris Desjardins and Mervyn Naidu. Chris spends a lot of time in Mauritius, so it's wonderful that he's here today to share the excitement of a win.
Really well done.
Thank you very much.
We'll wait for the jockey. You can get the connections into the picture. You can both come into the equation there. Now, coming to the course today, you're expecting a big performance?
Oh, definitely. We were expecting a big performance, considering the way he ran against Exit here, as you said. And his last couple of runs, always in the placing, so he was bound to win anytime soon.
Where were you watching the race from?
Oh, well, I was watching the race from with Doug Campbell at the stands.
Lovely. When he came through at the 200, you started walking down to the winner's box?
Well, I was about to walk.
Well done.
Thank you. And I'd just like to thank Chris and Doug Campbell for allowing me to get involved with us.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done to the Connections Open Air. He's come through to win as Keegan de Mello joins us in the number 1 box. You rode him last time out behind Exit here. What was the tactics?
Look, today the tactics, I was just going to ride him softly, first time trying the trip, and last time I jumped off him, I said to Mr. Campbell, put him straight over 1800, 1900. He gave me that sort of feel, and he duly obliged today.
Looking at your rides coming up, Peach Delight, she looks like she could have a place chance. Are you scrubbing along the rest of the day?
Yeah, I think she's probably my next best. She works pretty well in the poly, and yeah, let's just hope she brings her first couple of runs to the course today, and I'm sure she'll give them a run.
Coming to the 300, how big was that gap you had to squeeze through?
Not big at all. I don't know how big it looked on TV, but it wasn't big. But I had to squeeze my way through there, and just I'm glad he went through that. He's a nice horse, and I'm sure he'll go on from there.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. A big thank you to Mr. Campbell and to Mr. Naidu and his partners. Well done.
Keegan de Mello bringing home number 3, Open Air. Well done to all the Connections. Just looking, it was 319 days since his last win. He's got into the winner's box this afternoon.